do a world premiere is just something special. It doesn't happen every day. And I've been kind of had this in the back of my mind for a long, long time. And I hooked up with Mrs. Bolton, and we together wrote a grant for a group called the Beyond the Books Foundation. And they were gracious enough to fund our grant for this evening's performance to get this commission put together. So Mrs. Bolton and I would like to thank the Beyond the Books Foundation for their generous grant to make this happen. I know that we have several members of the foundation out there. I don't know where they all are, so would you all stand for us, please, and be recognized as folks that made this happen. Several are school board members. Many are just interested parties in the community, folks that have donated money and have kept the dream alive for things like this to happen for their children. And we're so grateful for that, to make that happen. The second part of what happened is that I had a chance to run into, not literally, but get a chance to talk to Mr. Statler, our guest conductor and our composer this evening, about a year and a half ago now, at a convention that the music educators have each year in Peoria, Illinois. It's called the IMEA Conference. And we sat down and talked and chatted for a few minutes about the possibility of doing a commission, and told him about the possibility of getting a grant to do this, and he came on board, and we've been just ecstatic about the work that he did to put this piece of music together for us and make this evening possible. So you've read a little bit about his bio. He's an ASCAP award-winning composer. He's known throughout the nation, and we're just so pleased to have him here in Central Illinois with us, so close by that he could come here and be a part of what we did to put this together and come to 3 or 4 rehearsals and really explain the work of music, the work that he put together for our children to them over those 3 or 4 nights. And it's been just a great thing to watch this happen with your children. So we hope that you enjoy the world premiere of Skybound. Mr. Todd Statler.
Very quickly before we begin, I do want to echo Mr. Wallace's statements about thanking the folks from Beyond the Books to help make the creation of a new work of art possible, and to be able to share it with students basically from the ground up, and to give them a little bit of insight into the composer's world, which sometimes is very bizarre and strange, but also is sort of illuminating. It's one of the paradoxes of music that as a composer you're working by yourself, and everything that you do is basically a lonely enterprise, but what you create is meant to be shared with everyone. I often think back to the example of Beethoven, who wrote the great Ninth Symphony and the Ode to Joy. He wanted to reunite humanity with something that was beyond, and he felt that that was the most important thing that he could do. But of course Beethoven was removed from that because he could not hear a single note of the music that he had composed. What you see and hear standing before you is fantastic. It's math, it's science, it's literature, it's social studies, it's physical education. It's every single component of our school day taught in one class period. Band, choir, orchestra. We hear so much about we need our young people to be creative, we need them to be team players, we need them to understand how to work together, how to live in different environments, work with people from all over the place in order to have a successful economy or to have our country go forward. It happens here every day. And you are so fortunate to have Mr. Wallace and Mrs. Bolton as the band directors at your school, who do such a fantastic job in making this possible. So I want to thank them for the invitation to do this. And thanks to all of you who help support your children in music education, because there is no greater thing that they can do. And I'm not just saying it because I'm a band director. It's what I passionately believe. There is no greater thing that you can be involved in music at any age, at any time. So without any more yakking from me, this is the world premiere of my brand new piece called Skybound.